Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. I apologize for the lack of actual videos on this channel over the past couple of weeks / months. I know the Zwift live streams aren't for all of you. I just haven't been filming any videos for obvious reasons. You know, I've had to stay inside and stay safe and all of that good stuff. I hope everyone who's watching this right now at home is staying fit and healthy, and yeah, but I don't want to make this video about the situation. I want to focus on something else, and that is the task at hand today. Now, you might remember a couple of months ago on the channel, I threw a dart, a map of the UK, and wherever that dart landed, I cycled to that destination. It ended up being a small town outside of Barnstable in North Devon. It was like 350 miles away. I did it in 2 days. Wait, 250 miles, not 350 miles. But having that uncertainty of where I was riding to made for two of the most enjoyable days on the bike that I've ever had. Every time I do a trip like that, it just kind of lights a fire inside of me and makes me want to go on more of these adventures and explore. So what we are going to be doing today is using a random point generator on the internet to pick a location that we're going to ride to, and I'm literally going to set off in like 5 minutes time. I've got my helmet, I've even got my shoes on. I'm ready to go, man. My bike's downstairs. So yeah, let's jump into it. I mean, this website looks like it's from the early 2000s, and it looks like it hasn't been changed since. But the fact of the matter is it works, and it, you know, we can actually use it. So I'm gonna put in the starting point latitude and longitude. For those of you that don't know, I live near a town called Chorley. So this is the coordinates for Chorley. I'm gonna set the max distance to about 40 miles. This is obviously a lockdown edition. I don't want to travel too far. You know, it's not an overnight trip. I want to be able to go to this location and back again without having to stop at any shops to buy any food, and, you know, doing my bit to kind of contain the spread of the virus. But this is a 40-mile radius as the crow flies. So in terms of like cycling, I think it could be up to about 50 or 60 miles. So yeah, without further ado, let's just click get random points. So as we can see, it's generated some coordinates here, and if we click see it on a map, mate, this is technology at its finest. Okay, so as it turned out, I managed to put in the coordinates for Norwich. I'm definitely not in Norwich, it's like 5 hours drive away, so we're gonna go again. I've got the correct coordinates, max distance is set to a 40-mile radius. Let's get random point. Boom, here we go. Let's see it on a map. This should be more successful right now. Okay, looks like we're riding to the sea. Let's just get random points again. Let's see it on a map. Please don't be in the seaside. I wish there was a setting where you could just like avoid the sea, like avoid. How am I gonna go to the water? We're just gonna go again. Random points. Let's see it on a map. Boom. Okay, so after about 5th time lucky, we managed to find a location, a GPS coordinate that's actually on land, on hard ground. It's not a very good map, but if we zoom right in here, it looks like, guys, we're gonna be going to a little town called Hattersley near Hyde outside of Manchester. And the actual GPS coordinates are finished at the end of a little road called the Arundel Close. So looks like we're off to Arundel Close in Hattersley in Hyde. Using Strava's route builder feature, we can see here that it's a 42.38 mile journey to that point. We also go right through the middle of Manchester. So I mean, this could be an interesting adventure. All right, let's go and do it. As always, I'm going to be taking my Ribble Endurance SLR. I've got 2 bottles, 1 big bottle, 1 small bottle. Then I've got my frame bag, which inside here has got like an extra battery pack, my GoPro, and obviously some food. Basically everything I'm going to need for the ride. It's going to be about 90 miles there and back, which will take about 5 hours, just over 5 hours of riding. So I think I should be good for that duration with all of the food that I've got. All right, only one thing left to do. Set off. Before we actually get into the trip, I would like to introduce today's video sponsor, and that is healthclasses.com. Healthclasses.com is a new online subscription platform which does exactly what it says on the tin. There is an array of different courses which teach you how to lead a better and healthier life. These are all taught by renowned health specialists, doctors, and leaders Each video is around 8 to 12 minutes in length, therefore it's not too long. You can watch videos on the go, or even if you just have a spare 10 minutes here and there. I get so many questions from my viewers asking for tips and advice on nutrition, and I never really know what to say because, you know, I'm not an expert. I'm not, you know, I don't have a qualification in nutrition. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but these guys do. So if health, nutrition is something you're interested in, then I highly recommend you check out healthclasses.com. Personally, at the minute, I'm working my way through Food Scams You're Wasting Your Money On by Larry Olmsted. It's a series of 9 videos which basically teaches you how to shop smarter and also what to look out for on labels and things to be careful of when you're eating out. I think next I'm going to work my way through a course by Dr. Michael Greger about plant-based diets, because this is something that I'm becoming more and more interested in. So if you want to check out healthclasses.com, head over to the link in the description down below. And if you want to sign up to the All Access Pass, you can use CJ40 for 40% off your purchase. Again, thank you healthclasses.com for sponsoring this video and making all of this possible. On with the video. What I love about this adventure today is we're heading east from where I live, and I've ridden thousands of miles north, west, and even south, but I've never really been east because Manchester's in the way. So these first kind of 10 or 15 miles are going to be on roads that I recognise, and then after that we're going to be, you know, I'm going to be in completely new territory. Okay, so we've been riding for about 20k now, and honestly there's not been too much to update you guys on. The roads are pretty busy, as you can see. We're currently riding through Bolton. I think Manchester's like another 20k away. And yeah, the road's just busy, man. Thankfully there is a cycle lane that I'm riding through. And so far it's not great. It's not great, but I'm gonna remain optimistic. And I believe that the roads will improve. Yo guys, you've heard of Canary Wharf, but yo, we're in Bolton. We've got Church Wharf. Same, but different. By the way, if this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe. We're like this close to 100k, literally this close. By the way, I just want to say that is a fantastic banner. Great advertising going on right there. Hey, see you soon. Yes, you will, in about 3 hours time. Okay, so I thought it'd be a good idea to stop on this road to give you guys a little bit of a midway update. We're precisely 23k away from our destination. We're in Salford right now. We're about 5k out of Manchester, and I'm gonna put it on record and say these roads are some of the worst roads I've ever ridden on in the UK. And like, it's almost like they tried purposely to put flipping craters into the road, especially on the cycle lane on the left hand side, man. You try and ride in there and be like a good citizen and not annoy the cars by riding in the road, and you just literally can't. It is snack time in the way of a serene bar. Cheers. So an hour and a half of riding through some of Lancashire's worst roads had certainly taken a hit on morale. With the size of some of these potholes, you could easily have mistaken them for a small coarse fishing pond. However, the next stop was Manchester, and I was feeling quite optimistic about this stage of the journey. I eat city riding for breakfast. I recently had navigated myself through central London on a busy weekday like a sardine gliding through the ocean. That doesn't really work, does it? Screw it. Alright, sports fans, we've made it to Manchester. Now we're gonna literally just ride straight through the middle of it. It's a red light, buddy. Alright guys, we are 3.4 kilometers away. We're so close now. And it looks like it's going to be at the top of a hill. It's been a predominantly rolling ride, but the last couple of K has just been all uphill. All uphill. Ugh. And there it is, Arundel Close. We made it. I mean, there's not a lot here, it's just a housing estate. But this is where 2.5 hours ago had a random GPS coordinate generator, and this is where it's selected. So this is the road right here, Arundel Close, and the GPS was actually like here, but I think that's in that person's garden, so I don't want to go over there. I think right here where I'm stood is the closest I'm gonna get, but we did it. This morning I woke up with the idea to let some random website decide where I was going to ride my bike today in the hope to find some new roads. Were they great roads? No, they were not. Will I ride here again? Probably not. But we achieved what we set out to do, and that's the main thing. Feel free to try this idea yourself and let me know in the comments where you end up going to. That's all for now, and I'll see you in my next adventure very, very soon. All that's left to do now is turn around and head back home. It's good to see this man taking health and hygiene very seriously. Great job, boy.